These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hope them sentiments symbolic.
Tune in as we read. What's good? What's good? This is one of them Ladies Love Avenue, and I am back with another video. Yes, between the lines, where we basically just look at the shit that's going on in the world, and we try to read between the lines on what is really not being said but being shown. Okay, so we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. Like I said before, the reason why I started doing these is because I've been seeing a lot of folks do these reaction videos and these little carousel videos where they sitting there breaking down what's going on, and a good about 85 to 90% of them don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I done heard people talk about the whole T.I. versus 50 Cent shit going on, and then you got them actually putting their emotions into it. I mean, it's the same. They did the same thing with Drake and Kendrick. But listen, when you're doing this kind of work, you have to give unbiased opinions, okay? Unless your show is dedicated like mine, where I'm saying between the lines, and I'm reading between the motherfucking lines, and I'm giving you my insight on what I think about something. But I sure ain't talking about nothing that I don't know what the hell is going on, okay? So you got a lot of folks that be out there, and a lot of people I be watching, a lot of people I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people I actually watch. But even the people that I fuck with heavy, I be like, yo, that ain't how that went. That ain't what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You talking about Atlanta stuff, and you ain't even you just live down here a little bit, but you stayed in the rich area. You ain't shut up. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of y'all out here. Y'all know who y'all. I ain't gonna say your names, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? But I do digress because I do watch y'all and I do support y'all shows and shit like that. But just stop saying shit that y'all no damn way y'all know what y'all talking about, man. Damn. Leave that to the motherfuckers know what they talking about. I'm from the A. I'm in the A, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real ATLian, you know, like for real, for real. You know, ain't no greater baby. I was raised, you know, I was born in Cross Malone. However, I'm still from the west side. Bankhead Zone 1, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn. Addison Place, you know what I'm saying? Flipper Tipper, Pitts, West Fulton, you know. And now I'm gonna start naming the schools so you motherfuckers know exactly that I'm from where I'm from. Anyway, let's get into these damn
video evidence. They will never be brought to justice if you don't physically do something about it. It will not stop. Nobody is coming to save you. That is what the fuck it is. Christy Dome is on a fucking global television in front of a podium that says, one of ours, all of yours. That is a Nazi slogan. That comes from the time a Czech village murdered one SS officer and they went back and killed every man in the fucking village. They are letting you know. Obey or fucking die.
Listen, she looking crazy. Listen, she's what she's saying is some real serious shit. It just kills me, like, and I see a lot of people do it. You know what I'm saying? I've caught myself be passionately talking about something, but I don't think I ever recorded myself and posted it on. You know, I know I probably have, Um, but we got to be careful doing that because a lot of times our point gets missed because you adding so much fire to something and it makes it look like you have a point that you're trying to convey, but by you adding so much gasoline to that fire, it just automatically just makes it get tainted, you know. And you have some people that are like triggered by aggressiveness, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like it's kind of aggressive, you know. I'm not necessarily triggered by this, but the yelling and the cursing, it fucks me up. When I hear a woman talk like this, bro, I'm not going to hold you. It fucks me up because I like women. I like soft women. You know what I'm saying? I like want my women to be like just soft, just be nice. You know what I'm saying? Be sweet. That don't mean you weak. That don't mean you're a punk. That don't mean you're vulnerable, nothing like that. But damn, let me be the angry motherfucker. Let me be the let me be the stereotypical shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't you be the calm down. That's not what feminine energy is meant to be. Okay, it's not. and this fucking movement has made women think that they have to be this hardened figure. Like, you don't have to do that. Now I get it. It's some sorry ass motherfuckers around. It's some sorry niggas around. Don't get me wrong. I understand. There's some sorry men around here. I know that, but that don't mean make yourself a man to try to compensate for the sorry men that you have chosen to be with. No, soften up. Make yourself a little bit vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Not too vulnerable. You know, be smart. Don't be going in your house and shit like that. No, make him court you. You know, but soften the fuck up just a little bit. Just a little bit, cause this I stopped listening to you when you started talking about like this, and I don't want to lose the point, you know what I'm saying, that she's trying to make, cause it is a lot of stuff going on, and she is right. You know, we are a little, we ain't gonna say a little, we are docile. You know what I'm saying? It's like one thing happened, and we move on to the next thing. One thing happened, and we get mad about that, and then we move on to the next thing. Like, we continuously do this shit over and over and over again. So she is very right, very correct. However, damn, do you have to be so aggressive about it? Shit.
There's not going to be a day in court to show the fucking video footage if you don't stand up, because the revolution is not going to happen on fucking social media. It's not going to happen if you're arguing on social media. It's not a fucking distraction. It is what it is. And it is going to continue being what it is until y'all fucking do something.
I just watched a video of a lady saying, why was we in church pretending that we was drinking Jesus's blood, or pretending grape juice was blood, and drinking it? Because it was a ritual. And you know what? Like, I get more and more upset with our previous generations, because what black people is gonna be like, yeah, let's drink this blood because it's symbolic of real blood.
All right. I was right. I was riding with her 100% until she was like, "What, black people?" I agree with her 110%, but I don't think this is a salt and pepper type of situation. I just think that this is just people not realizing what rituals are, because you have some people that are of the other nature that kind of, you know what I'm saying? And then you have some people that are seasoned, that are us, that look like us, that do rituals. So saying to move it like that and say what black people, because hell, saying knock on wood when you say something, that's a ritual. Saying jinx when you say something at the same time, that's a ritual. Hell, the motherfucking wedding itself, the veil thing, when you put the veil on there, you're hiding her from the demons and shit like that. That's a ritual. The flower girl, that's a ritual. Okay? It ain't nothing but rituals around this motherfucker. The ceremony when you graduate, that's a motherfucking ritual. Your birthday, hold on, I'm getting a little too excited. I'm acting like old girl. Let me calm down. I'm acting like old girl. Let me calm down. Bring it down. But listen, when you do your happy birthday song, and you turn the lights off, you light the candles, and you blow the candles, and you make a wish, that's a ritual, sweetie. Okay? And I've seen plenty of black people turn the lights off and light candles and make a wish. I've seen a lot of black people do that. Okay? I'm black. Okay? Now trust me, I'm very pro-black. So I'll be the last to tell you, hey, no. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. I'll be, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't that. This is something totally different. This is just, people got to realize that it ain't nothing but rituals and like traditions. All these little traditions that we got and all these little things that we do ain't nothing but rituals, bro. You know, I be laughing at folks because I used to be one of the type of like, oh, you know, this big holiday, you know, blah, blah, blah. But everything on this motherfucker in America is ritualistic, okay? You need to be aware of where you at, okay? You need to tap into who you really are. And if you tap into who you really are and where you really at, then you wouldn't be afraid of the who boo, do boo, okay? You wouldn't be afraid of it. You'd be like, that ain't nothing. And you can't be afraid of it because I'm pretty sure you have said some of those sayings that I've said. I'm pretty sure you said knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you said jinx. I'm pretty sure you said happy birthday, make a wish. I'm pretty sure you have done one of those ritualistic traditions. Okay. All right. So let's not put this into a category and just sit here and try to say, oh yeah, this is a black thing. Okay. But let me shut up so we can finish the video. All right. I always talking.
Cause why the fuck will we be drinking real blood? Like, what is the point of drinking the blood? And we're black. The fuck? And I was up in that church drinking that grape juice. It's symbolism. It's symbolic. Man, what the fuck?
Listen, like I said, I've always, even as a kid, I always was aware. Like I've been woke for a very long time, and I used to say, why are we drinking the blood and eating his body? Because God already forgave us for so much stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, why are we doing this? We shouldn't have to do this every first Sunday. We shouldn't have to do it because God say He forgave us. Like we shouldn't have to do this. You said I could repent. Why are we doing this? I used to ask those questions. And I became aware real early, and I got to a point I realized, like, okay, everything we do is religion. I mean, not religion, it's a ritual, it's a tradition. So it's up to you if you want to delve into that. I don't do that no more. I don't do the communion no more. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's to each his own. There's other rituals that I do because I still do happy birthday. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them type of things. Anyway, let's go ahead and to the next video.
Did you know that if you mix watermelon with salt, it floods you with hydration and your gut relaxes as shit? Banana with black pepper? Holy shit. Detox hits, liver's clapping like it paid for front row tickets, and bloat runs away faster than your ex when you grabbed her phone. Pineapple with cayenne? Pure fire. Digestion works like a damn machine. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but it's a powerful detoxification. If you mix avocado with cocoa, that's not dessert, buddy. That's fiber optic Wi-Fi for your brain. Neurons light up, doubts pack their shit and leave. If you mix cucumber with lemon, clean, sharp, like giving Red Bull to your metabolism without the chemical trash, sweat toxins out, feel light as paper. If you mix apple with cinnamon in the morning, borderline witchcraft, buddy. Smooth energy and skin softer than any beauty filter. If you mix orange with ginger, your immune system wakes up swinging and viruses don't stand a fucking chance. And finally, if you mix yogurt with oats, your gut goes, hell yes, and cravings shut the fuck up. So nature.
First of all, I love these videos, man. Whoever do these damn videos, man, just please keep doing them. Right? You know, protect this person at all costs. You are a fucking genius. But I'm glad that I put this on here on the carousel because it's good to know health is everything. Health is wealth. But it's good to know because sometimes we get to moments in our life where like right now, I'm a little older. I'm 39 now. I just had a birthday. Happy birthday to me. And like right now, I'm working out, trying to drop some more weight because I just don't like the sluggishness. You know what I'm saying? I packed on some weight because I wanted to get to a certain size to get my chest looking a certain way. And now I got to that size, I'm kind of like, okay, all right. Now I got my chest how I want my chest. I need to slim up in other areas because this ain't feeling. This ain't how I want to feel. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like I can knock down the whole wall when I walk through it. When I walk through the wall, when I walk through the door and stuff. So I wanted to add this on here because I think it's good to know. Like I say, health is wealth. Health is everything. Let's go to the next video.
isn't magic. It's just smarter than the crap we stuff into ourselves. Drop a comment and smash follow on Wellness Doctor. Let's keep leveling up.
You're an artist, but did you know that you are eligible to get free money? I know, it sounds crazy, but you can get grants as a musician, and the best part is you don't have to pay it back. So stay tuned because I'm going to show you step by step how to apply for grants as an independent artist. First, you have to set yourself up like a business. Create an LLC and a business bank account. Most grant providers won't even look at you unless you're structured like a real business. Next, you have to get a DUNS number, which is free. It will help you apply for grants and contracts as a legitimate business. Go to dnb.com and search for DUNS number. Next, you have to build a structured artist resume. This will show the people providing you the grants that you are serious about your craft. The last step is to actually look for national and local grants. Your city or state art council is a good place to start. You could also find grants from the Foundation of Contemporary Arts. A simple Google search will show you all the grants that are available to you. But before you apply, make sure you have all those steps in line. And make sure that you make a strong pitch that is tailored to that specific grant. Follow me for more tips on how to grow as an independent artist.
Listen, um, everything this brother just said, on point. On point. That's the reason why I added on here. I do want people to understand that if you're gonna go that route, if I have some artists on the other end of this, if you are going to go this route, which is a great route to go because you are a business, understand that branding is everything. That's the reason why you always see my logo everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's tattooed on me. You see my logo everywhere in everything that I do, no matter if I'm doing a podcast, no matter if I'm doing, my clothing line, or if I'm doing my music and stuff like that. You see my logo everywhere. Everything that Avenue is touching, you see my logo. So it's good to know these things and to have these things, but it's also good to make sure that you have um, go ahead and get your publishing together. You know what I'm saying? It's only $100. You know what I'm saying? You go to TuneCore, you can get your publishing through TuneCore. It's only $100. That's it. Holler at me if you need a referral code or anything like that. Just holler at me. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But you can go through TuneCore, get your publishing together. Make sure that you got a PRO. So make sure either with BMI or ASCAP or CSAC or whoever is out there that you are interested in using. Like if you're a writer, so you got to make sure you got your writer's rights and have those things aligned. That way, when you do the grant, you have everything in place for where to put your money towards and what to put the energy towards. And you also need to show and prove, hey, this is what I got going on. This is what I'm showing. I'm a legitimate business. This is how I distribute my music. This is how I collect the funds for the distribution. And those things is going to help with your grant. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you are aware of what your numbers are. So make sure you got a Spotify for artists. Make sure you got an Apple Music for artists, a Tidal for artists, whatever platform that's out there, make sure you look and search that they have artist account, and you sign up for that. That way you can have all your numbers, your real accurate numbers, and be able to see everything that you got going on. On top of that, you get your Vibrate account, and they actually consolidate a lot of your stats. So there's a lot of things out there. Just make sure, like, keep in mind, this is a business. So you are a business if you're an artist. So everything you do and everything you're doing needs to be in line how it would be with a business. Okay. If you don't understand that, find your favorite business or your favorite thing. Like if your favorite shoe is a Jordan, okay, look at the structure of Jordan. Research of how Jordan is set up, and then model yourself off of that brand. It's just that simple, okay? All right. Until next time, we will have more work for you. Not work, not work. We'll have more videos. I see that. That's why I fucked up. I shouldn't have did the accent. I shouldn't have did the accent. It's all good. It's all good. I'm learning, y'all. I am learning every day. Yes, I am.
These niggas talking out of their necks.
Until next time. Peace out.
I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar. These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic.
Tune in as we read between the lines.